Welcome to Edinburgh Castle.
We're students from Bathgate Academy and we're making this film to get an insight into what it's like to work in tourism
at the most visited paid attraction in Scotland.
We wanted to hear from some of the people who work here to find out about their roles and how they got to where they are.
My name is Mhairi Summers and I am one of the deputy guiding managers here at Edinburgh Castle. So I am in charge of the guiding team along with the rest of the senior guiding managers, and we are in charge of looking after the buildings and staffing them and also providing guided tours to our visitors here at the castle. I love my job. There's no 2 days the same here at Edinburgh Castle, so it's always something different to deal with. I got into this job by studying history at university, and I then became a seasonal. So I actually only had a 6-month contract to start with. That was 8 years ago. So since then I've worked my way up and I'm now one of the deputy managers. So one of our biggest skills up here is communication. We have to be able to communicate as a team and also be able to communicate with our visitors. So it is the most important skill to be able to pass on knowledge and to be able to communicate with each other. One of our biggest challenges is probably the number of visitors we get to our site. We are an extremely popular tourist attraction. That does mean that lots of people get to come and enjoy our site, but to manage that on a daily basis is a massive challenge. We've had a lot of very strange questions come our way. People want to know everything about the site, and some of them are very unusual. There's some very silly ones. People do regularly ask what time the 1 o'clock gun is fired at. I've also been asked once if the Stone of Destiny is the Rock of Gibraltar. They are not the same. But thankfully I have never lost anybody, and I've never locked anyone into anywhere I shouldn't have either. Some of my colleagues in the past have had horror stories about locking people in the prisons overnight. Thankfully I've never done that. I love being able to work with the public still. Even though I'm one of the managers, I do get the chance to get out on site and give tours occasionally, which is definitely my favourite part of the job. I love being able to just pass on our history and knowledge to everybody.